Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. I want to elaborate on a particular thing that have been bothering me, because it is obvious that people don't understand what government is, including those in government. Our attitude to government and what government is really uh, is really surprising. Now, some people that are in government and also the people that are being governed see government as some sort of philanthropist establishment. That government is a philanthropist. If government gives your child some sort of benefit or scholarship, then you start clapping for government that is doing well. You have to separate being government from being a philanthropist. Why am I saying this? There is a recent video that have been trending about this young wonderful boy in Imo State, a hawker with a golden voice. Some of you have seen him, but in case you've not, I want you to listen to him.
No dimma, kitchen a baby, Ogama corona, remove. If for no chinikin, Corvus Tojo, when Konazame baby Chinaza Ililonia Nazu, Umimbamu be Burgi, Aquizaramo, Chineke, Onyedikagi, Izigwe, Opotito, Ongiti.
You get out or Ubeki get out?
Yes.
Yesterday, coconut keeper, where? When is your Sunday?
Mommy.
Hello, been a book on your Google.
Gaga number one.
Number one. From number one, you get there.
What?
You get share back, Gafalaba, Gigafalaba, Gaga Fair, Nazi Junction, Gaga Wapoli, we took in Abokada. Eh?
All.
In Abokada. Okokine Jaga Chaha. You go far. You go far. Gagora Mubreguna.
Into your sanctuary, we come to do you, Lord. Into your sanctuary, we come to do you, Lord. In the direction of prayer, we glorify your name. Into your sanctuary, we come to do you, Lord. Into your sanctuary, we come to do you, Lord. In the direction of prayer, we glorify your name. Into your sanctuary, we come to do you, Lord. Oh, for you, Lord, may be hungry, bring your grave, may be gone. Oh, we be blessed. Into your sanctuary, we come to do you, Lord. Into your sanctuary, we come to do you, Lord. In the direction of prayer, we glorify your name. Into your sanctuary, we come to do you, Lord.
Now, this boy was seen by a good person that identified him, recorded him, and it's now viral. And the government of Imo State, wonderful government of Imo State, a philanthropist government of Imo State, had gone ahead to give this boy a scholarship. They went to their house to do that, and with their camera. They're doing that with their camera to tell you they are a very wonderful philanthropist government. Now that you have seen it all, many people have been clapping, hailing the government. You are doing well. You are wonderful for giving this boy a scholarship and the rest of them. You know what I do? I was crying for my people because they don't understand what government is. This boy you are seeing is a voice of many. He is the voice representing thousands, even millions of children that have prospect, but they can't go to school. What have government done to cater for all these people? You just seen one. You gave the person scholarship, and you expect me to stop clapping for you. That is what I call robbing Peter to pay Paul. This is what I call Papa deceived Peking. This is why I keep crying out loud, so that people will understand what they should expect from government. I see people praise government, worship them for paying salary. You worked, government paid you your salary. You start clapping the government that it's an achievement, and some of them will include it in their achievement. What a mess. What prevents government to set a standard of education that will enable millions of the kind of this child have access to good and quality education? What will it take government to fix the educational sector, to enable unseen voices, unheard voices like this boy, to have access to good and quality education, the kind they would like their children to have? Because not all of them have their children studying abroad. Those studying here in Nigeria go to the school that, if you see the level and the standard, you can't compare it anywhere around the world. Very wonderful. That is what they provide for their children, but they fail to provide it for the people. You see why I don't clap for government? You see why I say this is the more you look, the less you see. And people will be jumping up and pressing. I'm not here to pressing anybody. I'm not here to massage anybody's ego. I'm here to open up your mind to start reasoning properly. We are not thinking. I'm not saying that giving the boy free education is bad. I am not a witch. I'm not a spoiler. But I'm here to open up your consciousness for you to start making proper demands. You can imagine if this boy had not come across this person that videoed him and it gone viral, then the government will sit back and do nothing. Then this boy will continue looming. Do you know how many people that have continued looming that way and they have never had the opportunity to have education? And you are clapping for government? It is a clear evidence that the government have failed the children, the likes of this child. There are millions of them out there. Until the government put the machineries in place to address education, to address proper quality education and make it mandatory for every child, it is their right to be properly educated. Then when you give somebody scholarship, you expect me to start clapping for you. But why? Who did this to us? Who did we offend to cause us with this kind of mentality? Because the people are also involved. Government tar road, you start clapping for government. Government, common security you cannot provide. What of those that have gone to school without jobs? No, think about it. So maybe one day I will now go out on the street and start crying or start laughing or start doing comedy or start doing any exhibiting, and then government will come and say, okay, come. come, Chineda Suzy, you have this wonderful talent. I give you job. Then I start clapping for government. Everybody will now start clapping for government. You are doing wonderful. What about unemployed youths out there that don't have jobs to do? What about those that have something to do for themselves? Those who have started businesses without the help of government? Why government continue to siphon them? Continue to tax them? Small scale, medium scale industries, people who try to make a living out of nothing. Government will go there and keep taxing them, keep exploiting them without any consideration or concession. They're clapping for them, clapping for failure, clapping for total mediocrity, clapping for monumental failure. That is what I call it. I don't paint words. I challenge government to do the needful. The only way you can reach out to thousands and millions of millions of children like this boy, is to set a standard of education that will enable each child have access to quality and good education. And that is the message for this video. Now take this message to Uzodimma, because I've done my part. Keep sharing it until he hears this message. And the next thing I want to see is to start seeing workable schools, tertiary institutions that are working, and not dilapidated institutions that we are seeing left, right, and center in the name of education or tertiary institutions or schools. We need to start seeing results. We need to start seeing our children in the schools and not on the streets hawking. That your child, that you don't have enough money, should not deprive your children good education. In a modern society, every government strives to educate their children. But here, reverse is the case. And you expect me to clap for them. Take this message to Hope Uzodimma and all the governors to get sense. They don't get sense. Let them start prioritizing education. Stop giving hand at them. They don't be philanthropists. We have enough philanthropists, okay? So take this message to them. Let them get this message. I've done my part. Share this message. Let everyone see it as much as they saw this child singing. Thank you for watching this far. Keep subscribing. I'm signing out.